Hello, world. Welcome, I am your host Mr. Stag. Today we will be taking a deep dive into David Tepper's top 10 public investment holdings in Q3 2021. Before we get into the video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. David Alan Tepper, born September 11, 1957, is an American billionaire hedge fund manager. He is the owner of the Carolina Panthers of the National Football League and Charlotte FC in Major League Soccer. Tepper is the founder and president of Appaloosa Management, a global hedge fund based in Miami Beach, Florida. He earned a bachelor's degree in economics from the University of Pittsburgh in 1978, and an MBA from Carnegie Mellon University in 1982. He opened his own company Appaloosa Management in early 1993. He started the business with $57 million as working capital. Within the first 6 months, Appaloosa delivered 57% returns and the asset value and fund grew to $300 million in 1994. Appaloosa Management's investments focus on undiversified concentrated investment positions. Appaloosa invests in the global public equity and fixed income markets with a focus on equities and debt of distressed companies, bonds, exchange warrants, options, futures, notes, and junk bonds. The firm's client base consists of high net worth individuals, pension and profit-sharing plans, corporations, foreign governments, foundations, universities, and other organizations. Investors commit to a lock period of 3 years during which their withdrawals are limited to 25% of the total investment. For the 2012 tax year, institutional investors alpha ranked Tepper's $2.2 billion paycheck as the world's highest for a hedge fund manager. He earned the third position on Forbes' the highest earning hedge fund managers 2018, with annual earnings of $1.5 billion. David's largest public position is Alphabet Inc., ticker symbol GOOG. He currently owns 147,000 shares valued at $392 million. David owns 0.02% of the company. Alphabet Inc. is an American multinational technology conglomerate holding company headquartered in Mountain View, California. It was created through a restructuring of Google on October 2, 2015, and became the parent company of Google and several former Google subsidiaries. The two co-founders of Google remained as controlling shareholders, board members, and employees at Alphabet. Alphabet is the world's third largest technology company by revenue and one of the world's most valuable companies. David's second largest public position is Meta Platforms Inc., ticker symbol FB. He currently owns 1,142,500 shares valued at $388 million. David owns 0.04% of the company. Meta Platforms, Inc., doing business as Meta and formerly known as Facebook, Inc., is a multinational technology conglomerate based in Menlo Park, California. The company is the parent organization of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, among other subsidiaries. Meta is one of the world's most valuable companies and is considered one of the big tech companies in U.S. information technology. The company generates a substantial share of its revenue from the sale of advertisement placements to marketers. Meta offers other products and services, including Facebook Messenger, Facebook Watch, and Facebook Portal. It has also acquired Oculus, Giphy and Mapillary, and has a 9.99% stake in Geo Platforms. David's third largest public position is T-Mobile US Inc., ticker symbol TMUS. He currently owns 2,545,000 shares valued at $325 million. David owns 0.20% of the company. T-Mobile US, Inc., doing business as T-Mobile, is an American wireless network operator partly owned by German telecommunications company Deutsche Telekom (DT), which has a 43.2% share. T-Mobile US provides wireless voice and data services in the United States under the T-Mobile and Metro by T-Mobile brands, which it acquired via the purchase of Metro PCS in a reverse takeover in 2013, resulting in T-Mobile going public on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange, and also serves as the host network for many mobile virtual network operators. The company has annual revenues of over $40 billion. On April 1, 2020, T-Mobile US and Sprint Corporation completed their merger, with T-Mobile now being the sole owner of Sprint, making Sprint an effective subsidiary of T-Mobile until the Sprint brand was officially phased out on August 2, 2020. T-Mobile is the second largest wireless carrier in the United States, with 106.9 million subscribers as of the end of Q3 2021.
Rejects an argument from a group of states that said the deal would violate antitrust laws and raise prices. You're looking at Sprint stock now up about 64% on that news. It had been considered 50-50. Literally up until this very moment. We did get reports last night as I was on the phone with folks who had gotten an indication from the judge's clerk that this decision was going to come and be favorable to the companies. We're going to try to dig through that decision just to see if there are any conditions or restrictions. Okay. But as of now, this is a huge decision in the world of telecom, a huge impact for Dish, huge impact for SoftBank. All the Wall Street banks that were waiting on this, and the hundreds of millions of dollars in fees that are associated with it, and then, of course, consumers and what's ultimately going to happen to the product and pricing.
David's fourth largest public position is Amazon.com Inc., ticker symbol AMZN. He currently owns 70,000 shares valued at $230 million. David owns 0.01% of the company. Amazon.com, Inc. is an American multinational technology company which focuses on e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon from his garage in Bellevue, Washington, on July 5, 1994. It started as an online marketplace for books but expanded to sell electronics, software, video games, apparel, furniture, food, toys, and jewelry. Today it is one of the big 5 companies in the U.S. information technology industry. In 2015, Amazon surpassed Walmart as the most valuable retailer in the United States by market capitalization. Amazon is the largest internet company by revenue in the world. It is the second largest private employer in the United States. Amazon distributes a variety of downloadable and streaming content through its Amazon Prime Video, Amazon Music, Twitch, and Audible subsidiaries. Amazon also has a publishing arm, Amazon Publishing, film and television studio Amazon Studios, and a cloud computing subsidiary, Amazon Web Services. It produces consumer electronics including Kindle e-readers, Fire tablets, Fire TV, and Echo devices. Its acquisitions over the years include Zoix, Ring, Twitch, Whole Foods Market, and IMDb. David's fifth largest public position is Occidental Petroleum Corp., ticker symbol OXY. He currently owns 6,640,000 shares valued at $197 million. David owns 0.71% of the company. Occidental Petroleum Corporation is an American company engaged in hydrocarbon exploration in the United States, the Middle East, and Colombia, as well as petrochemical manufacturing in the United States, Canada, and Chile. The company is ranked 167th on the Fortune 500 and 669th on the Forbes Global 2000. David's sixth largest public position is Micron Technology Inc., ticker symbol MU. He currently owns 2,750,000 shares valued at $195 million. David owns 0.25% of the company. Micron Technology, Inc. is an American producer of computer memory and computer data storage including dynamic random access memory, flash memory, and USB flash drives. David's seventh largest public position is Macy's Inc. ticker symbol M. He currently owns 7 million shares valued at $158 million. David owns 2.26% of the company. Macy's, originally R.H. Macy & Co., is an American chain founded in 1858 by Roland Hussey Macy. As of 2015, Macy's was the largest U.S. department store company by retail sales. As of October 31, 2021, there were 516 stores, including 11 flagships and 384 magnets, and 57 neighborhood stores, 47 furniture galleries, 2 furniture clearance centers, 8 freestanding backstage stores, 5 Market by Macy's and 2 stores converted to fulfillment centers with the Macy's nameplate in operation throughout the United States. Its flagship store is located at Herald Square in the Manhattan borough of New York City. David's eighth largest public position is PG&E Corp. Ticker symbol PCG. He currently owns 13,375,000 shares valued at $128 million. David owns 0.67% of the company. The Pacific Gas and Electric Company, PG&E, is an American investor-owned utility with publicly traded stock. PG&E provides natural gas and electricity to 5.2 million households in the northern two-thirds of California, from Bakersfield and northern Santa Barbara County, almost to the Oregon and Nevada state lines. On January 14, 2019, PG&E announced it was filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in response to its liability for the catastrophic 2017 and 2018 wildfires in Northern California. The company hoped to come out of bankruptcy by June 30, 2020, and was successful on Saturday, June 20, 2020, when U.S. bankruptcy judge Dennis Montali issued the final approval of the plan for PG&E to exit bankruptcy. David's ninth largest public position is the Energy Select Sector SPDR Fund, ticker symbol XLE. He currently owns 2,200,000 shares valued at $115 million. David owns 0.46% of the fund. The Energy Sector Index seeks to provide an effective representation of the energy sector of the S&P 500 index. The index includes companies from the following industries: oil, gas and consumable fuels, and energy equipment and services. Top holdings include ExxonMobil, Chevron, EOG Resources Inc., and ConocoPhillips. David's 10th largest public position is D.R. Horton Inc., ticker symbol DHI. He currently owns 1,195,000 shares valued at $100 million. David owns 0.34% of the company. The company was founded by Donald Ray Horton in 1978 and is headquartered in Arlington, Texas. D.R. Horton, Inc. engages in the construction and sale of single-family housing. It operates through the following segments: homebuilding and financial services. Through the homebuilding segment, D.R. Horton operates 4 brands: D.R. Horton, Emerald Homes, Express Homes, and Freedom Homes. Express Homes is tailored to entry-level buyers while the Emerald Homes brand is sold as luxury real estate. Since 2002, the company has been the largest homebuilder by volume in the United States. The financial services segment provides mortgage financing and title agency services to homebuyers in many of its homebuilding markets. David Tepper once said that very few people have gotten rich on their seventh best idea, but a lot of people have gotten rich with their best idea. He encourages you to realize that the best idea can take you places. You only need to spot the right opportunity, which is always around the corner. To become rich, it is important to spot the opportunity and make the best use of your idea for investment. David Tepper says that fearful environments affect the market. It is important to not mix emotions when it comes to investment and do refrain from making emotional decisions about investments. He believes that only investing in stocks is not enough. It is important to invest in various bonds and other assets. David Tepper once said the key is to wait. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to do nothing. When it comes to investing, people usually think that doing more than required will help in getting favorable returns. It is important to be an active investor but to be patient when it comes to investing in the market. Tell us what you think about David Tepper's portfolio in the comment section below. Mr. Stag logging off.